You're out on the water before first light. The drag screams. Your rod bends double. This is the fish, the one you've been chasing all season. You've got $30 worth of pro-grade, tournament-ready line on that reel. You ease into the fight, you trust your gear, and then snap, gone. That wasn't bad luck. That wasn't your knot. That was the line, doing exactly what the tackle industry engineered it to do. Today I'm pulling back the curtain on 7 lines anglers keep trusting and keep losing fish on. This is Fishing Behind the Curtain. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell, and stick around for number 1. Because that one isn't just a bad line. It's an industry-wide lie that applies to every spool of fluorocarbon on your reel. Number 7, Berkley Vanish fluorocarbon. Number 7, Berkley Vanish fluorocarbon. Anglers have been warning each other about this line across forums for over 20 years, while Berkley keeps selling it and keeps printing premium fluorocarbon on the label. The marketing pitch, the easy casting fluorocarbon. Backed by ProStaff, 100% fluorocarbon with near invisibility and tournament-worthy strength. Here's the thing, the original Vanish was not true fluorocarbon, it was fluorocarbon-coated monofilament. Cheap nylon core dressed with a PVDF surface layer to fake the refractive index while keeping production costs low. Worse knot properties than standard mono. Berkley reformulated it 6 times and never issued a recall or a refund program. Not once. The failure pattern is always the same. Snaps at the knot on a routine hook set. Not a trophy fish. A routine hook set. 32% of reviewers on Berkley's own website rated Vanish 2 stars or lower. One angler sent Berkley 6 failed spools and a detailed complaint letter. Berkley's response, 1 replacement spool of 6-pound test. 1 spool. No acknowledgement. Translation, you paid fluorocarbon money for dressed up mono that breaks before the fish feels the hook. 6 reformulations is not innovation. 6 reformulations is a confession. Number 6, Berkley NanoFil number 6, Berkley NanoFil. The unifilament breakthrough. Thinnest diameter for pound test of any superline ever engineered. Anglers documented NanoFil breaking at or below its rated pound test on a bare hook set. No fish, no snag, just the force of setting the hook. Community diameter testing then confirmed NanoFil's actual diameter was larger than Power Pro of the same pound test rating, the exact opposite of Berkley's central claim. NanoFil is a fused line, not a woven one. Its strength relies entirely on surface integrity. 1 nick in a guide, 1 wind knot, 1 fast cast. And the real breaking point drops well below the label with 0 visible warning. The peeling failure mode, where the outer surface separates during use, was documented across multiple angling communities. A line disintegrating on your reel while you're fishing it. Berkley kept it on shelves. Translation, breaks on a hook set, runs thicker than advertised, and fails in a way you cannot see coming. Nano in the name. Paper thin in performance. Number 5, Spiderwire Ultra Chaos Invisibraid. Number 5, Spiderwire Ultra Chaos Invisibraid. Tournament braid, premium engineered superline, built for some performance. Just not the performance that matters when a fish commits. Anglers reported Invisibraid breaking on hard hook sets, on base, standard base hook sets. When the failures were reported to a Spiderwire representative, the rep explained the line was sit with this, low impact rated. A tournament marketed braid that the company's own representative admits is not engineered for hard hook sets. I bet you didn't know low impact rated was even a category of line failure. The tackle industry doesn't want you to know that tournament ready and low impact rated can describe the same product. The wax coating, responsible for its low visibility, degrades with use. After a single fishing day, the last 3 to 4 feet visibly fray. Severed UHMW PE fibers, reduced braid count, compromised strength. Independent testing confirmed wax-coated 8-strand braids degrade in structural integrity far faster than uncoated 4-strand braids. Translation, tournament braid money for a line the company's own rep admits can't handle a tournament hook set. Ultra cast in the park, ultra snap on the hook set. If this is already blowing your mind, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Number 4, Suffix 832. Number 4, Suffix 832. 8 fibers, 32 weaves per inch. The gold standard of braided superline, and the subject of one of the most expensive customer service failures in recent angling memory. One angler's independent break test found their 30-pound 832 breaking at 75% of rated strength. So you were approximately 22 pounds. Most braids test at 50% above their rating. This spool tested 25% below it. The angler had spooled 3 rigs, nearly $100 of line, and lost the largest fish of their inshore season. Their contact with Sufix. No replacement, no explanation. Silence. Here's why it happens. Braided UHMW PE filament is manufactured in industrial facilities where fishing line is a low priority application. No third-party certification is required. A bad production run clears inspection, gets a label, and ends up on your reel. Translation: you pay for the gold standard, got a line that broke at 3/4 of the label, reported it to the company, and they didn't care enough to respond. 8 fibers, 32 weaves, 0 accountability. Number 3. Berkley FireLine. Number 3. Berkley FireLine. On shelves since the late 90s. Still marketed as optimized for spinning reels. Still not a real braid. FireLine is not woven, it is heat welded. That distinction matters. A woven braid fails one fiber at a time. You see fraying, you have warning. FireLine fails along the heat welded seam, a crack propagating invisibly until the snap. By the time you can see damage, the failure point is already there. It also develops a wiry stiffness that grips spinning reel spools and produces exactly the wind knots Berkley claims it resists. Independent field testing found FireLine was twice as prone to wind knots on spinning reels as competing braids, twice as prone, on a line marketed as optimized for spinning. FireLine was innovative in 1999. The industry keeps it on shelves because the margin's good and the name still moves product. Translation: a heat-fused legacy product with known failure modes. Sold today on a reputation it stopped earning 25 years ago. Hot enough to fuse the fibers, not hot enough to earn the Pro label in 2025. And if you're finding this breakdown useful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel cut through the noise. Number 2, Berkley Trilene Sensation. Number 2, Berkley Trilene Sensation. Professional grade, right on the box. Maximum knot strength, also on the box. Those 3 words are doing a tremendous amount of work. Field reports consistently describe sensation breaking at the knot on standard hook sets, on smallmouth, on largemouth, on fish that should not challenge any line with the word professional in its branding. Always at the knot, never mid-span. The copolymer construction that lets Berkley produce sensation in thinner diameters achieves that by creating a stiffer material. And stiffer material concentrates stress at every bend, including every knot. Then add that nylon monofilament loses 20 to 30% of tensile strength when wet. The maximum knot strength on the box is a dry measurement. The moment your line hits the water, that number has already dropped. Translation: the multi-polymer formula trades knot reliability for diameter optics that look impressive on a store shelf. Professional grade packaging, amateur hour at the moment of truth. Number 1, the tournament-ready fluorocarbon lye. Number 1, this is not a single line. This is the systemic lye underneath every spool of premium fluorocarbon on the market, from any brand at any price. If you fish fluorocarbon, this applies to your reel right now. There are 2 legal designations for fishing line strength: class and test. A class line is legally guaranteed to break at or under the stated weight. The only designation recognized for IGFA, World Record Certification. A test line has no legal obligation to break at any specific weight. The majority of tournament-ready pro-grade fluorocarbon lines carry a test designation. That pound test number is not a guarantee. It is not a promise. It is a suggestion. But that is not the deepest part of this. Fluorocarbon is made from PVDF, polyvinylidene fluoride, a polymer that deforms permanently when stretched. Every fish you fight weakens it for the next one. Independent stress testing documented one fluorocarbon line losing 20% of its rated strength after just 4 stress cycles. 4 fish. On your 4th fish of the day, your 20-pound tournament-ready line may be a 16-pound line. The spool still says 20. Nylon monofilament showed increased strength under the same stress conditions. Mono gets tougher under load. Fluorocarbon gets weaker. The industry has known this since fluorocarbon went mainstream. It has never been printed on a spool, because if it were, you'd respool after every tournament day, and the margins on fluorocarbon are too good to risk that conversation. Independent brake testing of over 130-pound lines found some braking below 27 pounds. The pound test number on your spool does not account for a single fish fought, not one. Translation: the word tournament on your fluorocarbon spool is a marketing word. The line gets weaker with every fish. The company has no legal obligation to tell you that. Tournament ready on the first cast. Tournament liability by the third fish. The auditor's verdict: every line on this list follows the same playbook. Branding built to sell. Engineering built to keep you buying. The tackle industry doesn't want you to know that pro grade is a label, not a standard. Your auditor's action plan: look for class on the spool, not test. Class is a legal obligation, test is a suggestion. Respool your fluorocarbon regularly. The material science demands it even when the company won't tell you. Test your knots under load before you fish them every single time. And if a line has been reformulated 6 times with no public explanation, walk past it. Let me know in the comments which line on this list you've personally snapped and what fish got away because of it. And if you want to see more of the side of the industry they don't want you to see, subscribe and hit the bell. I'll see you in the next one.